Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Reading Sprints. Welcome to a cozy Sunday morning, hopefully, or I guess afternoon. Let me know what you guys are planning on getting up to today, if this is going to be a bucket listathon sprint for you, or if you're going to be doing some productivity things around the house. I'm going to do a little bit of a mix. I plan on meal prepping today, so I just went out and bought groceries. All of it's sitting on my kitchen counter. So I'll be doing that during some of the sprints, but I think I also need to do some admin work for Bucket Listathon and for just my YouTube channel in general. So those are the things that I'll be getting done. But the book that I will be reading, I know is the same as the book I was reading on Wednesday with you guys, if you guys joined me on Wednesday evening. So I apologize for having the same book, but it is like a 28-hour audio. So there was no way that I was going to finish it between then and now. And I am still really enjoying it. I'm a little bit further than 50% of the way through Ruin now. So that will be the book that I listen to as I'm meal prepping and doing, the things that I need to do where I can listen to an audiobook. Got some tidying around the house and things like that. But I'm excited. Today's going to be like a chill. I feel like it's already shaping up to be a productive day, but also just a very chill day. I did wake up with a little bit of a headache. And so I'm trying to keep it a little mellow to make sure I keep that headache at bay. But I think it's going to be a good day. Let's see who is here. We have Lucina here. Happy Sunday. And Isra's here. Welcome to Neil, Kisa, Lena, all the peeps. Thanks, guys, for being here. Good morning. Happy Sunday, wherever you are. Hello, Chloe. Just finishing my last puzzle in the Myrtle book, and then I'll be reading a Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. That sounds lovely. I haven't done any of the Myrtle books, but every time I walk past them, like in the Barnes and Nobles, I'm like, they're very tempting. Going to be starting The Demon and the Light, which will accomplish the Finish a Series prompt for Bucket Listathon. Yay! I'd love to see a series finale. I hope you're enjoying it. Working on the to-do list and switching between Elantris and Murder at Goal's Nest. What are you thinking of Elantris? Ro is here. Hello, Ro. Reading Brigands and Brides, guys. It's great so far. Lena, I'm going to live vicariously through you. I'm waiting on my hold, so I will read it as soon as I get it, but I'm glad that it's not disappointing. That's a cozy book for this morning, too. Good morning, Anne. Anne B's here. Hello, everyone. I'll be reading for an upcoming book event at a bookstore that I work at and still need to figure out the books that I want to present that night. So do you get to choose, do you have a narrowed list that you have to choose from? Or is it just a free-for-all? You can pick whatever books you want. I'm curious. If you're talking about Faithful and the Fallen, which is what I'm reading, yeah, it's pretty... It's one of John Gwynn's more well-known series. I really like it. I like Bloodsworn Saga as well. I think out of the two of them, I think this one is my favorite. But I haven't read the end. Well, I haven't read the end of either of them. I'm on the end of Bloodsworn Saga. I haven't finished Fury of the Gods yet, but I think this one is my favorite of the two. I like both. Good morning, Leandra. Welcome. Nadim is here. Good morning. Still playing Libby Chicken with Valor. But I have 2 hours left, so I'm going to make it. Yay! I hate Libby Chicken, but I do think it does put a little bit of pep in my step for certain books. And I have gotten better about scheduling out my reads, which is not always a great thing as a mood reader. I'm kind of a mood reader, but I also do schedule books. But sometimes I borrow a book and then definitely don't have time to read it. So it doesn't always work out, but I'm glad this time it will for you. Is it just my computer or is the video audio glitching? Oh, you guys will have to let me know. I don't have any errors or anything going on. Although I do have my screen up with me and it does look like it's rather slow. That might be something that I will have to figure out on the sprint because I'm not sure. It's not telling me that like my internet is slow or anything. So I'm not sure why the audio and video would be glitching. But we'll see. Let me know if the rest of you are seeing the same thing. Because now that I look at it, I had like a few minutes on the... Oh, no, it's doing it again. Huh. I wonder why. Well, hopefully it's not too distracting while we get through this first sprint, and then maybe I can look at some things and troubleshoot some things. Hello, Lena. Hello. I'm in a bit of a slump. Oh no, after reading some great books back to back. Well, I'm glad that you got some great reads. So I'm going to be focusing on setting up my food and health journal tonight. I love that. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to like just take a break, especially after having almost like a little bit of a book hangover. So I hope that your slump ends soon, but you are using, the time off from reading for a good cause. So I hope that you have some good productivity with your food and health journal. Would recommend Myrtle. I've been working on it for about a month. They look so fun. And there's several different, I didn't realize that there was more than one book. So I might take you up on that. I was going to ask the same thing. It's a bit glitchy for me as well. I wonder why. Oh, and then Leander, I know, had this issue. No, bud, you can't be on my lap today. I'm sorry. No, I'm not wearing the right pants. Your claws will go right through them. I apologize. Sorry for the Andy butts, guys. I'm going to see if I can give him a space up on my desk to lay down because he's... Oh, never mind. He found one of his own. Yeah, StreamYard has been... it's never done it whenever I've been streaming, but it has had a couple of issues with some of the other booktubers that we run in the same circles as, and I know Leandra's had issues with it on her channel. So it might be that. So I apologize. But yeah, I'll see what I can do about it whenever we get to a sprint. Because right now I'm not quite sure. We don't have a ton of access to things on StreamYard. So there's not a ton I can do at the moment, but I'll see if I can make some changes during the sprint that will help. Currently reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King. Are you enjoying it, Nadim? Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Same to you, small channel. Still can understand you though, just a bit jumpy. Okay. Well, that's good that you can at least understand me. But yeah, I know that's annoying. And I I can see it off to the side and I am freezing a little bit. So that is annoying. Liking Elantris so far. I'm still at chapter 5, not reading much, or not much reading happened this week. Stuff happening that interfered with reading. Oh yeah, life be lifing. I know about that. Can't wait for Odyssey trailer. The Nolan film sounds like it will be epic. Amazing. I didn't realize they were doing an Odyssey adaptation. That's fun. Well, I was going to go to church, but instead I think it's time to go to prompt care, so like urgent care. Nothing serious. The left ear feels clogged for the past week. Ugh, Emily, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Ear stuff is never fun because you just feel like, I mean, it's very apparent. It's not like you can ignore it at all. Well, I hope that they give you an easy fix and you get some relief soon because, yeah, that's frustrating. Currently reading Moss by Art Spielman. It's a difficult read, but very good. I'm glad that you're tackling that one. We present monthly favorites, and it's mostly lit fic. So my love for fantasy doesn't help. Oh, no. I'm always looking for some new fiction faves, and I'm cutting it close this month because I was sick for a week. No. Well, I hope that you find some good ones. I do know. Wait. Were you the one? Someone on my channel had messaged after I did my Goodreads reaction video that they were very excited about the Sirens because it was their number It was one of their top books of the year. I feel like it was Teresa though. So if you haven't read The Sirens, which I mean, I know that you're preparing for this now, so this probably doesn't help you. But Teresa, I'm almost positive it was Teresa, said that that book is more literary. So it does have some fantasy elements because of the fact that it's sirens, but it is more literary. So maybe you could sneak in a little bit of fantasy. IDNF, Faithful in the Fallen after book 2, hoping next year Bloodsworn Saga goes better for me. I hope so too. They are quite chunky. I don't know what you didn't like about Faithful in the Fallen. I know that for me, it has been one of the books that, or one of the series that I struggle to keep picking up because of how much is going on. But once I get into it, I do really like it. So, but I understand it's not for everybody. Ugh, I'm so sorry, guys. Hearing audio glitches too. It's cracking. That's frustrating. Okay, well, let's get to, I don't, we're really close to the end of the comments. So let's get to the end of the comments and then maybe I can do some stuff during the sprint. Started Margaret Atwood's memoir yesterday and loving the tone. I love that. Same with the glitches. Thought it was on my end. No, it's StreamYard. We've had this issue within the past month. Yeah, not great. Jumping between a bunch of books right now. Hopefully we'll finish Magpie Murders today. This is on my list. I hope you enjoy it. Tech support has arrived, yes. If only. If Andy could do anything tech-wise. Nope, he's just a freeloader. He's just here for the food. Looking at maybe doing an advent calendar for Myrtle in December. Aw, that would be really fun. Yes, Andy says hello. He got tired of it because he couldn't get on my lap, so he decided to leave me. Needs to get. I agree. They should give a discount for every glitch. But the thing is, I know that the last time this happened, StreamYard claimed it wasn't their fault and that it was the internet. And I know for a fact that my internet is really good. Like I have like top tier internet. So, and I'm not getting any I'm not getting any warnings from like the things that would tell me if my broadband, whatever, it was not functioning. So yeah, unfortunately, I think it's them, but I have no way of proving that. Well, I'm glad that you guys can at least understand me because that would be really bad. Finishing Iron Widow while I do laundry. Then excited to start the recent release, The Great Work by Sheldon Costa. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but for some reason you've heard nothing about it, but for some reason you have a really good feeling. Well, I hope that good feeling pays off, Natalie. It's always exciting to go into a book completely blind, especially if it works out. Good morning, Hillary. It will be one of her favorite books of the year, The Sirens. Okay, that's what I thought. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I just had a conversation with somebody about The Sirens, and it was because it was Litfic, because I was like, I don't know that book's going to be for me. So that was Teresa. Always for sneaking fantasy to the masses. Our patrons on those nights are rather vanilla, so I'll stick with easier reads, but I'll check that out, the Siren series. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. When you send in an issue report, StreamYard will blame your internet, like they did with me, when my internet is actually quite good. Well, that's the thing. Like, it's always, I feel like a lot of tech companies do that. It's always somebody else's fault. But it's clearly not just an internet issue. Whenever it's been an issue here, it's been an issue I know it's been an issue for Leandra. I'm pretty sure Brittany's had the same issue. Like, we're all in different households. So it can't be everyone's internet, especially people who have never had this issue before. Like, our internet hasn't changed. So that's yes, because it happens. So many creators and on other internet-based platforms don't have the glitches. Yep, they're so arrogant. I agree. That is one of the reasons that we are, or I, and I believe Leandra as well, but I won't speak for her, are going to switch away from StreamYard. I'm going to try and start using OBS, which I know is going to be a little bit of a change, especially with the comments, because it's going to look different, which is fine. But I think I'll have more control over what I want things to look like, and the glitches things hopefully won't happen. So we will be switching at some point, or I will be switching at some point. I had an issue with Patreon, and I thought they were just going to say it was my fault. Instead, we had a 45-minute call, and they helped me fix an international issue. That's amazing. I'm so glad that they responded that way. Because yeah, I feel like that's rare. A lot of companies like that are just like, meh, whatever, it's your issue. You figure it out. So yeah, I'm glad that worked out. Well, friends, yeah, yeah, you should share because like that's a big thing. If people need to know that, like at least they'll take their clients seriously. They're like, hey, this is an issue. Help, and then they actually help. What a concept! Well, we are going to go on our sprint. Hopefully, I'll be able to figure some stuff out. But if it is StreamYard, it's not something that I'm going to be able to fix. But I thank you guys for staying with me. We're going to do hour-long sprints today. So go and be productive, get some things done, or take a little bit of time to relax and maybe have a cozy morning or a cozy lunch or afternoon, wherever you guys are at the world. And I'll see you guys in an hour. everyone. Welcome back. So, as far as the audio issues go, you'll have to tell me, but I'm pretty sure they're still happening. I'm not going to try and explain it to you because I don't necessarily understand everything that happened, but he tested a whole bunch of things on our end. We reset a whole bunch of stuff on our end, and it's not our internet. So, okay, so still hear some glitching. So one of the things he said that I could try that would maybe fix it is he said that if it's a StreamYard thing, it could be, unless they're having server issues at StreamYard, in which case nothing's going to fix it. He said that one thing that could be happening is something that StreamYard could have done is just affect this session, not purposefully. Like, I don't think it's a malicious thing, but like it could have just affected this individual session. And so I'm going to try one more thing on StreamYard and see if this helps. But it's going to have an impact on you guys because I'm going to close down this. I'm going to exit out, close it out. The stream's going to end. The live chat will end. And I'm just going to open up an entirely new stream on StreamYard still, but it'll be a new session and maybe we won't have this issue. So this is not what I wanted. Sorry, a whole bunch of my tabs got closed. So what I'm going to do is let me post the URL to the new stream. I should have done this beforehand, but okay. So in the comments, you guys will see, oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. A new YouTube link. I'm going to go over there and see if this is going to fix the issue. I don't know that it will. I appreciate you guys hanging in here with me. But that's the last thing that I can try on StreamYard to see if it's going to fix the audio. So unfortunately, it does mean that you'll have to change the video. But so I'm going to go now. I'm going to go over. I will see you guys over on that YouTube link. I understand if you don't want to follow me over there, but fingers crossed that it does fix it. So I will see you guys in just a minute.